Jaguar has a new look and it's, well, different. And the South African government wants to dip into your pension money. Take a guess as to why. But before I get into those stories, ladies and gentlemen, please leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. All right, let's get into it.
Hong, hong, hong. My wife's here.
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. The government wants your pension to pay for NHI.
Sons of bitches.
Despite not having a clear idea of how the funds or how to fund its NHI or the National Health Insurance Plan, the government is pushing forward with its plan to implement universal health care, even if it means relying on South Africans' pensions. Recently, the Health Department proposed that the National Treasury use savings managed by the Public Investment Corporation, or PIC, to build and upgrade public infrastructure in anticipation of the NHI scheme. I think it shows that the government doesn't know where money for NHI is going to come from, expert and economist Marius Roodt said. The PIC shouldn't be funding things such as the NHI. The point of the PIC is to invest money for pensions of government employees.
Unbelievable. What are they thinking?
One of the PIC's mandates is to get a reasonable return for its investors, which it will not get by investing in hospitals. Marius Roodt explains that for areas where the government is not obligated to make a return, like healthcare or education, tax monies and other means of funding would be more appropriate. At the moment, the government simply does not have enough money for the NHI. Nobody is opposed to South Africans getting decent healthcare. Problem is the NHI and how it's going to be funded, he said, and the NHI itself is simply not the way to do it. This is what so many experts have been saying for like the longest time since NHI has been a topic, right? Everybody's been concerned about how it's going to be funded, and yet some people in South Africa, whether it be in media or the public, seem to think that it's going to be okay, despite what's happened with other SOEs in South Africa. I mean, it seems that people have forgotten about what happened to Eskom and South African Airways and Denel, and the list can go on and on and on and on. The government has not built trust. I mean, nobody trusts the government to have complete control over any industry or sector or SOE or whatever you want to call it. We all know what's going to happen, and yet some people still support this. And what's even more baffling is that we already have free healthcare. Government hospitals, you can go to them for free. But why don't people want to go to them? The reason being is because the government has sucked the life out of these hospitals, literally. Most of these hospitals don't have the right equipment to heal people or treat people. Doctors are severely underpaid and overworked. And yes, you have to wait a very long time, but you wait because the funds or the funding that was supposed to go to this hospital has been sucked dry by the ANC. So the money has gone to a cater rather than the hospital to help South African people. And I mean, you can just Google to see examples of this with government hospitals. Like, just Google corrupt government hospitals in South Africa, and you'll get a lot of headlines showing you this. So if you want to know what the NHI is going to be like, just go to a government hospital. If government hospitals were properly funded and they were state-of-the-art and they run smoothly, then I'd have no problem with the NHI because the government would have proven that they can actually run the system properly. And I'd be all for it. I'd probably even choose the government hospital over the private hospitals. But now you want to give a monopoly to the government? It's just insane. But there is another alternative. As Marius Roodt mentions here, what needs to happen is that more South Africans need to be able to access the private healthcare, he said. In order to make it easier for people to access low-cost medical aid, people can be given health vouchers, for example, which would allow them to choose where they want to spend that money, whether it is in private or public healthcare system. Roodt explained that this proposed health voucher system would take the existing healthcare budget and divide it among the population so that people could spend exclusively on healthcare. So that's one temporary solution. Another solution would be growing the economy so that more people could have jobs and therefore afford private healthcare if they want it. Having more people employed in a growing economy means that there's more tax revenue, which means there's more funds to improve and sustain and just take care of the health system or health facilities in South Africa. All right, and in other news, ladies and gentlemen, for you car enthusiasts, I really want to know what you think about this one, because apparently Jaguar is rebranding. And in case you haven't seen it, well, let's see this rebranding together. Okay, now before I play this video, what I'm going to do is we're going to watch it, because it's very short little teaser thing. We're going to watch it, and then, yeah. Go. I know that the first question that is on your mind right now is, where are the cars? And I don't blame you. The first time I watched this little teaser ad, I went straight to the Jaguar website because I was like, are they changing what they're selling, like their product? Because like I thought maybe it's a different Jaguar, like a clothing line or something, you know, because I went to the website to make sure that they're still selling cars, and apparently they are. But I just want to try and like give my voice to this ad. So this is how if this ad was going to be narrated or have like a narration, this is how I think it would go. Create exuberant. Live vivid. Delete ordinary. Break molds. Copy nothing. Jaguar. I mean, I don't think that made it any better. But that's kind of like, it's so pretentious, right? It's such a pretentious, douchey ad. And I thought what might be interesting as well is to go, because this was obviously posted across social media, but I looked at X, and let's look at some of the comments. All right, so here's the post on X, Jaguar posting it saying, copy nothing, okay? There's the ad playing in thing, okay? But let's look at what some of the people had to say. Elon Musk commented, all right? The first comment. Do you sell cars? It's exactly what it okay. So apparently Jaguar replied and said, yes, and we'd love to show you. Join us for a Coupa in Miami on the 2nd of December. Warmest regards, Jaguar. Of course, Jaguar would want Elon Musk to come through because he could probably just, I don't know, drop a couple of bars. And by a lot of people saying, go woke, go broke. And then Jaguar trying to be smart saying, go hard, which just sounds a bit creepy, to be honest. And so it's like, you guys are definitely going broke. Well, they don't have any cars to sell, apparently. I don't know. Whereas the cars, the story is unfolding. Stay tuned. Where are the cars in this ad? Is this for fashion? See, I'm not the only one who thought it was like a clothesline. Think of this as a declaration of intent. I just can't help but now think of them like that, right? I thought you guys made cars. We do. All will be revealed. I just can't. Where's the car? The story's still unfolding. Stay tuned. Like, so pretentious. What are you trying to sell me? Is this a car? Is this the car company Jaguar? Jaguar responding, introducing you to the future. Okay. I think you guys get it, that we're not the only ones. But on the other hand, this could be one of the most genius marketing ploys ever. Think about it. They released this little teaser, It's gotten social media to react, whether it's bad or good. People are talking about Jaguar. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's kind of what you want, right? So now everybody's going to be like watching Jaguar to see what this new thing is, right? And it's probably going to be some fancy futuristic car, which is all good and well. But again, they've directed eyes on the brand. So in a way, that's kind of good marketing, right? But at the same time, kind of worries you. And I'd really like to know your thoughts on this one, ladies and gentlemen. So please go to the comment section below. What do you think about all this? Do you think this is one of the most genius marketing ploys? Or do you think it's Jaguar trying to pander and therefore maybe going broke? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. And while you're down there, let me know about all the other stories that were mentioned in this episode. And don't forget to leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, thank you for watching. Your newsflash is in.
What in the Harry Potter have I just witnessed? What is in the box? Don't show off the box. I need to know what's inside it. Oh, the envelope. Am I going to Hogwarts? I always knew I belonged there. Couldn't do well in normal school. Do you know what I mean? Mind your business. Or is it a calendar? That comes with a wand? Is that a phone? That's not a I can see the golden snitch. The charger's got Harry Potter on it. The phone case. Oh my God, take my money. I don't even need to see the price. You just direct me on where and I'm buying it. Oh my God, it had the oh my God. What, the Deathly Hallows on the front of it. I saw it. Look at the camera. Oh, the reflection of it. Oh, take my money. And you know what? I've been using Apple for a long time, but this could be the moment I change. Just for this. Oh, look at me, little. Ooh. Take it. Take my...